You've heard about the option. You probably know people doing it, but my next guest says if you're buying groceries for your family, if you're putting gas in the tanks, you probably could be earning some serious free family travel. Kamree Price with Our Family Passport is here to share ways to earn and book your next family trip on points and miles. And you don't just tell people how to travel with less, you make it happen for your own family
Yes.
too.
So I grew up, my parents had businesses, so they had all sorts of credit card points and miles. So we traveled all the time growing up on points and miles. But I was a young mom, I was a teacher, and I really wanted to stretch my travel budget, and I didn't know how it would work for me. So I tried doing that. And so that's what we did. So I now have a blended family of 6, and we travel all over. We have had flights to Hawaii twice, Disney World, and Egypt for totally free this year. Oh, and Europe. I totally forgot.
Those
Europe.
are all
yes.
free flights.
Free flights.
Using points.
Yes, we pay taxes and fees on those as well.
Now, some people hear this and they think, yeah, I know you can, but it feels too scary and overwhelming.
For sure.
And you say if that's the case, you don't have to go all the way in.
No, so I like to look at travel rewards the same way that I look at couponing, right? You can have an extreme couponer who gets all of their groceries for free and they have all of their systems and their processes in place, or you are just the person that has your little digital coupons on your phone when you check out at the grocery store. You don't have to have 20 credit cards. You don't have to go all in. You can do what works for you.
Which that's probably me and
yes,
my family.
and that's okay.
But I'm still super eager to hear how you do it
yes.
and to know how I can do it better. So the first thing you say is consider ditching your debit card.
Okay, if you can responsibly use a debit card, you're not having overdraft fees and stuff like that, you absolutely can and should have a reward travel credit card, because you have to buy groceries, you have to buy gas anyway. It's not negotiable, right? I have to feed my family.
They have to eat.
Yes, they have to eat.
Mac and cheese must be on the table.
Mac and cheese, man. And so I might as well be getting something back for that. And if I'm using a debit card, I'm not getting anything.
You do caution it requires some credit card smarts.
You definitely need to be savvy. And there's 3 things that I think are really, really, really important.
Okay.
The first is you never ever want to carry interest on your credit card. If you're carrying interest, then those points and miles aren't free. You always want to pay your credit card off every month. I actually like to pay my credit cards off every 2 weeks. It just helps me get into my budget.
Smart.
And you never want to say, oh, well, I have a $10,000 credit limit on this credit card. I'm gonna spend that.
Right.
You only wanna use your credit card on things you have to buy anyway.
The
Gas,
essentials.
groceries, yep, your everyday items.
Does it help, Kamree, to know what you want? In other words, before I start swiping, I know I want that free flight to Hawaii.
Yes, it totally helps, because points and miles, they're not like cash. You can't redeem them for anything and everything that you want.
Okay.
And there are different strategies and there's different programs. And so you want to know where you want to go or the points that you want to earn. The last thing that you want is to earn all of these points and then go to book them. And you can't, they don't work. So if you like to fly Delta, you want Delta Sky Miles. If you like to stay at Hyatt, you want Hyatt points. You don't necessarily want JetBlue and Marriott, right?
So give it some forethought. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to stay? How do I want to fly?
Exactly.
A lot of times when we see these credit cards advertised, there's welcome bonuses that are, put up in shiny lights. Are those too good to be true?
They are too good to be true if you don't pay your credit cards off. If you're paying interest, then yeah, those points mean nothing. If you're paying your credit cards off, they honestly are that awesome. And you can get welcome bonuses that range from anywhere from 50,000 to 150,000 points for nothing. You're using your card and you're paying it off, which is amazing.
Okay, now I see the whiteboard out.
We have a whiteboard.
Kamree has a Sharpie in hand. Things are getting serious because you say no matter what credit card you decide is best for your family, there's some math involved.
There is some math, and you want to do the math because, again, this is about getting free travel. This isn't about overspending or anything, just earning points and miles. You want to be able to travel with your family for nearly free to stretch this travel budget.
Teach us, Professor.
Okay, so I'm going to show you. You ready?
Here.
I'm such a data nerd. This makes me giddy. So Hawaii is a hot spot. Okay. Yes, we love Hawaii. There is a resort in Hawaii, It's the Grand Hyatt. It's beautiful. It's 5 stars. It's amazing. It costs anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500 a night for a standard room. I'm going to show you how an average family with 1 or 2 credit cards, they just use it in a year, can stay here for free for an entire week.
I am eyes open, ears open.
Okay, so the Grand Hyatt, let's say it's $1,200 a night, okay? All right, that's expensive. We times that by 7. Most families aren't going to be able to do that.
Out of reach.
Out of reach. However, I can redeem 25,000 points for that one night.
Okay.
Okay. So I can have a couple 100,000 points and I can redeem for my entire stay.
That feels like a lot of groceries.
It's actually not. Okay?
Really?
Because let's assume that you're getting a $100,000 welcome bonus.
Okay.
And then you're earning your groceries, and I'm going to show you a trick.
Okay.
So if I divide 1,200 points by 25,000 miles, that means that each of my points average out to be about 5 cents each.
Okay.
Okay. So that means every dollar I'm earning 5 cents back.
Okay.
Just by using that credit card.
Fantastic.
Okay. So then my favorite Hyatt card that I can redeem Hyatt points on gets anywhere from 3 to 5 times the points per dollar spent on gas and groceries.
Wow.
So that means that I use this card for my gas and groceries.
The Hyatt card.
Yep. It's actually a Chase card that then you transfer to Hyatt points. But yes, then I'm getting anywhere from 14 to 23 cents per dollar spent back.
Flash those numbers just so we can see. We're following along with Professor Kamree. Okay.
It's not very big.
No, this is good.
Yes.
Okay.
So what that means is you're nervous. You get one card. You use it responsibly. You earn the welcome bonus. You use it on your gas and your groceries, and you genuinely are going to Hawaii at a 5-star resort with your family for 7 days for free. You don't even have to pay taxes and fees on these points at this Hyatt resort.
That's amazing.
I know.
It does take that forethought.
It does.
I love you nerding out.
I know.
The rest of us can learn along the
nerdy.
way, but you see how you do have to get smart in the planning and how you execute it. And you say once you do have those points all stored up, you're ready to go, you got to jump on it early.
You do need to jump on it early because this is such a hot redemption, right?
Yeah.
You're getting an $8,000 stay for nothing. You need to book early. And that really helps. And that will help you get the best bang for your buck.
I think it's awesome that you have a passion for this. I love that you're living this with your beautiful blended family and showing that it can happen, right? We're taking a big group of people for free to all of these fabulous places.
Because family, our memories are what we have.
Yeah.
And I really do believe you don't have to be overly wealthy. You don't have to spend tons of money to get credit card points. You can be smart.
Above all, I love that you're helping us learn that and see that. You're teaching that all the time on your Instagram account. Where can we follow along?
Yes. Okay. So you can come to Our Family Passport on Instagram or on my website. But I am so happy to help anyone with credit card recommendations or anything that they need. So any DMs or anything, I would love to answer.
All right, Kamree, give her a follow. Thank you so much. Eyes open. Gonna have a chat with the hubby about that Hyatt hotel. I'm just saying, it sounds really good. We will link you to Kamree's website, and you can also rewatch this conversation too. Just go to studio5.ksl.com. We encourage you to use our search engine for specific topics like this. It's in the upper right-hand corner. You can search by guest or contributor name, or of course topic as well.